Everyone's going out. It's one of the players is hitting on an NPC now. Beautiful. Wait, what's Grinning Reaver? That looks really badass. That mount. Very tempted in getting it. 40 to 5. Are you ready for the inevitable reinforcements? I'm kind of waiting for like just to click there, and it's like, um, okay. I thought I saw a screenshot. Just like 40 lines, 100 horde. Just like, just fuck you. You're not getting the title. Any moment now, another South Shore versus Tarmel is gonna end, and then 35 horde are gonna appear. Any more alcohol? Apparently not. When you're drunk, what you type changes slightly. Hick appears afterwards, and I think the don't feed points to them actually is just a drunk thing when you're in the game. It's the little things. Also, if I found an enemy around here, a bear or a spider, they should be 20. See, they're all level 9. They're level 19s now. They should be like 20, 23. Well, 23 or something. But no, they're much lower level. Let's see what level the people in the tower are. Can't see. Someone keeps running in and dying. Like, they're seriously just giving points. Okay, this is actually pretty fun now that we're winning. Isn't it that always the way, though? It's never fun when you're losing. Actually, here's a funny PvP story I remember hearing. It was on Analog Hole. It's a gaming podcast. Apparently, which I should actually go to download again. I had like all the episodes, but to make room for recordings, because I'm such a great YouTuber, I deleted it. Um, it it's purely audio, but it does take a lot of room. Apparently, there was an Outtrack Valley that went on for a week. It was the same one going on for a week. That's how they were back then. Now it's just like dash to the first boss and to the end. Back then there was multiple bosses, a lot to happen. Summoning the elemental was actually a big deal. Um, the armor scraps was probably more useful. It was a very different ball game. If you want fun, go stick a jar up your anus. If you don't like it, don't go to Warsong. If you don't like to go to Warsong Gulch, then we all run back to the inn for beers. Indeed. Oof. I have no idea what I could. I just hate people misusing that word. It's just a pet peeve of mine. For many reasons, one of them makes me for like. There's obviously more important reasons, but one of them is it makes me feel like I'm back in secondary school again, and that's personally not a good thing. And yeah, like everything back then was rape. It was. I've shared plenty of stories from when I was at secondary school. I'm sure if you've heard most of them, you'd swear I was actually in Detroit or something. from what I hear, Detroit's meant to be an utterly horrendous place. Either that or New Jersey. Um, Actually, there was a singer I listened to, Voltaire. He shared a story once about his time in New Jersey. He grew up there. He had an utterly horrendous time. Um, they had a wrestling team at the high school he went to, and they held down the smallest guy on the wrestling team and ran the banana up his ass. There's plenty of other stories he shared. I don't remember them all, but yeah, I remember one guy ended up in my school getting hospitalized. Um, some guy pushed him and he smashed his head off the ground. Well, banged. He had to get taken away in a stretcher. So yeah, it was pretty. It's not a nice school. The one I went to. Some of the chat and the chat and the stuff here in the chat log is actually really funny. Um, it's yeah, some of it not so much. They some people seem to have a real bone to pick with the Russians, with Russian people, which is why I reported someone in the last recording. Due to the amount of swearing happening in my chat, I assume I took the mature filter off. I hadn't it off for quite a while. Just I forgot to take it off. I don't care if swearing doesn't really bother me. Half the time when I'm before when I used to watch Analog Code Gaming or whatever, I wouldn't even remember people swearing. It would be just like, oh, I remember them having a conversation, but I couldn't remember them swearing at all. It's just like my mind just blanks it. It's weird talent, habit, curse, whatever you want to call it. I have. Huh. Interesting. Someone just said something really weird. I'm. Oh, there's now 13 Horde. I'm gonna miss you guys. We should spend our last 4.5 minutes together in the end. Let's go get drunk. Forget the battle, we won. Can't get in, too tall. Ooh. Mournful, mournful moan of murmur. God, that's how to say. Echo of murmur? In Talador. Murmur is a boss that was in Aushadun in Draenor, in Outlands. Um, it's in the highest level, no, yeah, the highest level Aushadun dungeon. There's a ton of toys that were introduced. That one was always in ICC. I just never got to do anything with it. Ooh, cool. I should have another look around the Timeless Isle. No, I'm gonna head outside and toss down the picnic basket. This is for Love is in the Air. It's a thing I got then. Let's have a look. Spittoon that. Oh, see this music box you also get from ICC. And you get, it's someone Sylvanas' Lamenters, and they sing this song, Lament of the Highborn. For some reason, this is on cooldown. Places a Steamworks sausage grill that increases the spirits of those nearby by 4 and allows for cooking. Handy. Stave of fur and claw transforms you into a furbolg for 3 minutes. That's new. You can come into a sarcophagus, though that's a promotion, so probably still can't get it. Stolen bread. Frostfire Ridge from an enemy called Breathless. Tolbrad Spotlight Searchlight. I should probably do a series on Tolbrad at some stage, like all the rep factions. Would be a good idea. Unusual. Someone's sitting down with me. Vindicator Armor Polish Kit. Winning Hand. My character automatically kissed at them, I think. Hoorah! I got 18 honor. I am a god. Happiness aside, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna have to disappear for a moment. Looks like I won't have to do any post commentary on that at least. I will have to do a bit of post commentary on the last session, but it's not that big a deal. Okay, since there's an event here, I'll go do this. Kill Gravitude's Gourd. So, I'll be back in just a bit, folks. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Let's have a quick continuation of this. Fuck. Alright, let's have a wander in here. Abandoned mine. For a moment there, I think I saw... sorry, a doggy hit off something, and it just distracted me. Ooh. Graveltooth's here. Someone else must have killed the Munchkins, as Graveltooth calls them. doesn't appear Gravitoot's actually here. Ooh. Okay, they're all just trying to kill me now. Fine with me. Pop this, toss this down. Since I'm now done with the trying to deal with Molten Core and the other areas, I'm just gonna worry about the heroics. That's all. Don't tell me he's bugged out. Just tell me he hasn't spawned yet. Slash TAR gravel TO. He hasn't spawned yet. I can tell purely because if he had spawned incorrectly, then I should still be able to target him. But since he hasn't spawned at all, I can't. Oh, here's a tree. Let's hop in the tank. Oh, they're dead. And they don't drop anything. And I didn't get a shout from him. Suppose I can just go kill some others. For some reason, there doesn't seem to be any guards here. Like, the High Mall just came here completely unprepared. Ah, here he is. 98 rare. It's not a rare elite, sadly. Just a rare. Let's see what he drops. Hopefully it's a pet. Now who protect my munchkins? I feel almost kind of bad. He's just worried about his munchkins. But then again, they are quite vicious things. They aren't like innocent little bunny rabbits. They're quite vicious rock eaters that attack everything and anything. Though it is kind of sad. Oh, being sent down here. Pickles. Must be his doctor's tank. Spore giants, and they have some growths. Oh, those aren't growths. Those are these guys.